Said one was waiting. I don't know where they went, but
okay. Da 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 da. Hey, we
Lighting
got
good.
the green memo again.
I know.
Green.
Look, I'm wearing a sweater I haven't worn before. Let's go to. Gotta get this going here.
Yeah, I know we're really exciting for those of you who are scrolling through, looking for excitement on your Tuesday.
Everyone's probably not
you might not find it here, but the people who love us will.
We are exciting.
We're exciting. Come on, we're exciting.
Okay. Here we go. I'm just getting to my page, so maybe I can actually chat with some people.
Look, guys.
What?
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, is that your new colorful Sophie scarf?
It's a new Sophie, and I have I don't really need too many opinions on it, but I just wanted to first show everyone. If you don't know about Laying Cloud, you should.
Yeah, it is a pretty fun.
It's a really nice yarn.
It's very versatile. We've seen it in lots of stuff.
So Denise, our friend Denise, was in after being traveling for a bit, visiting her old haunts in California. I had suggested Laying Cloud to her for a Sophie, and she finished one, and it was so cute. And I had forgotten that I'd suggested it, and then when she showed it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna do one. So I'm working on one. It's a Sophie scarf that's scaled up. I'm gonna keep it skinny, and I'm gonna give it to probably Art's girlfriend, because I think it's got enough purple in it for her to like it. And I think she likes the color situation in life. Okay, but the thing is, since I scaled it up, here's like the original Sophie.
It's kind of this is like the right size, right?
Right, and so you're supposed to, it's super cute, just knotted around your neck, looking very chic. And then Naomi was in yesterday. She was wearing one that she'd scaled up, wrapped exactly the same way, and tucked into her like puffy coat, Patagonia situation, and it looked really good. But she didn't do laying. It was just a solid color. Okay, so that's that. I still like it.
I did. I do have a black one.
Also, though, we scaled it up with Ikigai. Super cute. Put the palms at the bottom.
Get mine.
So I'm not going to do palms on mine on this gifty one. But I think this is about the right length. I think you can still wrap and be cute and chic, but again, without the pom-poms, because they might kind of get in the way with your, your coat. Oh, but these are removable, so somebody could, take those off. Okay, so that's cute too. So anyway, this is what I'm going for. I got to the right width really fast on this one. I didn't want it any wider, so I just started going straight, no increases, and then I will start decreasing soon. I think I need to do, according to this one, maybe not too much more. Really, if I wanted it to be a little shorter to tuck into her coat.
Look at all of them. You've done so many.
This is a really cute pattern. It really is. And Denise was saying, what are some other, there are lots of copycats, but the Petite Knit Sophie Scarf, she's kind of the original. So I just want to do, I don't know, just a little bit more actually going straight, and then I'll start decreasing.
And what's your tip that you've been telling everybody?
Well, this isn't my tip, I think.
But it's a good tip.
Put a little stitch marker, removable, where you are doing your increases, and then you won't ever have to think. The only thing you'll have to sort of keep track of is number of garter ridges that you do. For a consistent-ish, increase. So it's every 4 ridges or every 8th row. So anyway, but I love it, and I should have enough to do more, or a headband or something, or whatever. So super fun, love it. I would do another one in a heartbeat, and I probably will.
Last year, and it was
that's really thick.
Well, no thicker than this. But I have a fingering weight, that Inca, the black, and then I paired it with some sparkly mohair. So, which
And we still have
Love
that.
that.
We have that Inca on sale.
Yeah,
It's
not-
only pale
not black,
colors.
but
Pale
they're
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
That would be a really pretty. And so what I haven't done with Sophie really is a true, really teeny weeny one. I mean, this one
That's probably the teeniest.
This one is technically fingering weight because it is.
Is that cashmere?
No, it's Sabree.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it is fingering. So, anyway, Sophie Scarf, really cute, goes fast, great last minute gift situation if you want that on your radar.
So that's your current whip, right?
Yeah, I mean the most current. I've got other
there's a
things that I
marker.
haven't worked on.
So mine is the Lento. I'm getting there. I am so close to being done, really. So the sleeves are when I tried it on, it actually hits me about right here, which is really close to what I want to do. So I'm thinking though I might do a slightly different sleeve, still this short though. So might be doing an I-cord bind off on here.
I think there's been some controversy on with Lento, with just in general. I was just thinking Lento is no longer available as an in-store purchase, and it used to be. The pattern was in Alina magazine, and it's Johanna, I don't know how to say her name, from Finland. It's her design, and it was an in-store purchase pattern until
like this summer.
Sometime, and it's not anymore. So if I think, and I saw some things about like a designer, a Ravelry person said, you know, hey, stores, if you have an in-store pattern, don't like give it away. People still need to buy it.
And we do that.
We do. We
do.
totally
we
do.
Are, we want, the thing about the Ravelry in-store program, it's a program that Ravelry does with shops. So it allows us to purchase a pattern on the customer's behalf, and because we've got samples and we're marketing it, I do think that's fair. But as a customer, it doesn't cost you any more or any less. It
It's
just
the same
really
price
gives
for a customer.
everybody a piece of the pie. It gives Ravelry a little bit, it gives the designer a lot, and it gives us a little bit.
I think it makes also, I think it has, you know, also the designer can see, oh, you know, there must be a shop doing a knit along or something if a bunch of patterns are sold through a store.
Right.
I mean, I think a designer might pay attention to that a little bit if they want to. It's just anyway, I hope it's not being abused, and I hope it doesn't go away.
Right.
Because it is convenient for us and you to be able to like get the pattern in the store, and then we can look at yardage and all the details for you, give you that service.
I do get when some designers don't do that. They maybe are, especially I guess.
It's probably a bookkeeping thing for them too.
Right.
You know?
It's a little bit more of a step, but it's better financially for them if they don't do that because they're not sharing the profit. So, but I do feel like I really like it because we're helping them. I think if we didn't have you know, the Lento out, and I think a lot of our people wouldn't know about it, and so I hope that we're helping the designer.
I know.
So,
but honestly, as a shop owner, sometimes when we're thinking about maybe classes that we want to offer, I do look at a pattern or a class proposal, and if it's not available in store as a pattern, I'm like, you know, it's not as,
and honestly,
it's not as convenient. It's a little bit, I mean, there are some customers who, you know, don't want to get it at home, just like to have the convenience of their shop helping them do that.
Right.
So, you know,
and customers can't, they don't really know.
No.
If it's only available to be seen by us, but I do feel like it's very helpful to some customers, some older customers that don't want to mess with the computer, and
some
you
people
know,
are just,
so anyway, otherwise we have to send the customer to their own house and do it, or we will purchase it on our personal, with our personal
PayPal
account.
stuff,
so
it's
it's just a little bit more of a
it's more of
it's
a runaround.
But we love this pattern. It's really easy to make, and we're really happy to
okay, and our Lento mementos are here.
Yeah, look how it matches my sweater.
I know, everyone needs a little. So these would be fun Christmas ornaments. I know a couple people who've signed up have like put it right on their bag right away.
Yep,
So
I do
Lento
love, they're
mementos
so
are
sparkly.
here. These
So it's $10 to be a part of the Lento along. But then you get a 10% discount, and
And
it's
this. Who
kind of a
doesn't
good
want
wash,
this?
I know, and you get a little trinket to go with it.
We're
so.
going to do in January a couple of outings, like social gatherings for Lento. Of course, we're always here for help, but it's.
I'm thinking we need to go to a brewery. Actually, someone sent me a picture of a beer over at, I think it's Thirsties.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Thirsties?
I don't know.
Or Yellowstone? It's Thirsties. I mean, I'm just saying, it's that brewery is called Thirsties, right?
Okay.
And it's called Cardigan.
Whoa. Let's go.
We need to
to schedule that.
I know.
We need to schedule it.
Before that beer is gone.
Right. Okay. And it's been a while since we've been out there. We might want to bring our lights, though, because it could be a little dim in there.
Oh.
But maybe they have house lights.
Well,
they
I
could turn
have
up.
a special light today to show you. So that's part of. So today we're going to do staff favorites.
Right.
And so all of these staff favorites would be awesome for Christmas gifting or just for your own personal
gifting for yourself.
Craft room.
We have one more little housekeeping thing. We're having a trunk show that will start Saturday and run for the week. We're also open Sunday afternoons now until the 22nd. So just a couple more Sundays because it's going fast. But we have a beautiful trunk show coming from Jamie Stevens. She lives in Billings. She's a hand weaver. And she will be bringing really pretty ponchos that she's hand woven, scarves. Her things are, there's a variety. When we had Bev Polk, Bev's are a little more like
narrow, like her, what
it's
she
more
does.
of a, I think
a niche.
It is. And that's great. I love that people can do their own thing as an artist. So Jamie's coming, and we have some pictures.
Yep.
She does beautiful scarves, beautiful ponchos. She does table runners.
And she does
towels,
art wall hangings, which she will have too.
She came in yesterday to kind of assess her space, which I think is awesome.
Was nice. She was measuring,
I
seeing
know.
what was going to go
I know.
where.
So we're excited. She will come Friday afternoon and set up, and then it'll be all good to go for Saturday through Saturday. Or anyway, ish. But it's a week. And we are open Sunday afternoon. So if you wanted to come by, and we'll talk about it some more, but we wanted to be sure to mention that. We will have a special trunk show coming in soon. Okay. Yay, local.
Cool. I didn't get all your stuff out. I didn't get any of it out.
Whatever.
You might need to get it. Okay, so we're doing staff favorites today. And we just thought you might want to know what. I wish everyone was here, actually. It'd be fun to have everyone present their own thing. So first up is Connie. So I'm going to pretend that I'm Connie. I'm short like Connie. And her little bag of goodies is right on your side there.
Oh, good. I was going to say, where is it? Okay.
It's heavy because there's something in it that's heavy.
We sold the red one. She's
I know,
out of luck on that.
she is out of luck. So,
But
this bag is...
Rainworks.
The Rainworks is one of her favorites. Now, she specifically said red, but that one is gone. But I know she'd love the plum color, too. So,
okay, Rainworks bags.
yeah. So
I mean, everyone's favorite.
Let me just take these out so we can show everything. Everything in here is her favorite. She's got a lot.
She's got a lot.
That's why she works here. Okay, so talk about Rainworks.
Okay, Rainworks are made by Rachel and Lauren, who live in Manhattan, Montana, just down the road. They have their own Etsy shop. They have their bags in some other shops in the region. We have requested, and they have obliged to have ticking inside ours always. So we love that. They have pockets galore. They're the fireside totes. They will sit by your chair and next to your fire and look gorgeous.
They have a nice bison leather handle.
They're easy to tote around. They're very roomy. They're open so you can see what's in there.
And when we say
And
pockets around,
pockets.
like literally,
Yeah.
there's, I don't know, 8 pockets
Can you see that?
surrounding
Okay.
that.
So awesome gift for yourself to collect all the things. We have a few left for the season. We order regularly. So
it'd be a good shopping basket when you're here.
I know. So this is that's great. That's
Okay,
wonderful.
wait. Let's just keep that here and
we'll load it up.
Yep, load it back up.
Okay.
So Connie also loves leather,
Mm-hmm.
and so Redesigned has come up with some beautiful. They're out of Denmark. They've come up with some really lovely designs. This is probably one of their more simple ones, but it is a great little project bag. This holds a tape measure. Someone came in and said, "Oh, I could put my iPods in there."
Earbuds.
Yeah, earbud. Whatever.
iPod. That's a blast from the past.
The pod. Anyway,
Earbuds.
Sorry, now you know how old I am. So, anyway, and then there's this really cool one, which is like the mini version of the bigger one, of which we have reordered.
We do have some more coming.
I know.
Right.
Project
okay.
number 10.
Yeah, these are selling fast and well.
I love this.
This is super cute.
Yeah.
This diagonal design. It's great to hold double points, all your notions. Super cute. You could, a non-maker could use it, of course, for something.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
I think someone like my daughter Alice, she loves pencils and pens and
short pencils.
all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna
A
sneeze in a
gift,
second.
like an artist, your goodies. A gift card, bless you, could
Thank you.
fit right inside this little baby pocket, I think, or maybe not. It could fit into this part easily.
Yeah, I do.
You could
I
put
love
a
that
bunch
little
of gift
scent.
cards
Yep.
in there. Okay. So, from all your favorite downtown shops.
Yep.
So that's super cute.
She loves obviously bags and containers because she absolutely loves
Ugh.
the what's the name of this company? Or is it just Ava? We'll just call it
I don't
Ava.
know.
Anyway, she does these beautiful fine art illustrations, and then she has them printed on the fabric, and it's a great little project bag. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of that, but it doesn't need to be, but it's just beautiful, and this would make,
Those are
I haven't
great.
even taken one yet. I haven't, but
What
I just
a
love them.
wonderful gift bag. If you don't want to do
yeah.
all the paper that everyone throws
Yeah.
away,
Yeah,
give a gift
even
in
if it's
here.
not the gift from us,
Ugh.
this would be the gift. But
Yeah.
you could put a piece of clothing in there.
Yeah.
Any of that
really
stuff.
sweet.
Yeah.
So anyone who loves really animals, because they all do have different animals on them, and they are adorable.
So the other thing that Connie really likes are the clay yarn bowls. This one is by a local maker, Blake. We have another one by a gal named Jane, I think, or Janet. Jan. So we've got a few to offer. So this would be great. It would just, obviously it's basically a yarn
not
bowl.
included.
Yeah, yarn and the little
Those
little,
are
our little olive
extras.
needed. Yeah,
And that's not for sale.
not for sale.
But,
We've had a few people ask that actually.
Yeah, sorry. And Blake, this maker, is featured on your sweater too.
Oh yeah. So the sweater, I've been kind of holding back wearing this. It is a cotton bulky sweater, and I actually paired it with a little fingering weight to give it that added stuff. But I've been holding out because I've been
You're
waiting for
buttons,
these
huh?
buttons. I should have brought them over, but let's see if I can. These are clay buttons. They have an absolutely beautiful texture. I just felt like it was perfect for this. So we do have a few of her buttons in
And
a
what is
smaller
that
one.
pattern?
This is called Match Cardigan. I don't remember the designer,
I think
but
it's Camilla Vod,
for reals, I don't know.
possibly.
I don't know.
I
We'll
think
see.
Scandinavian, but
Maybe. But
and
anyway.
then this is Ranunculus. If anyone is
Yeah.
wondering, I did. We've talked about it because it was languishing in my whip pile, but I finished it and I do like it.
Yeah, it used to be like a UFO, and then it turned into a whip. So I'm happy about
Yeah,
that.
it.
And now it's
we
an
decided.
FO. It's a
no,
faux.
We decided to just do short sleeves, and I have worn it
I'm glad.
probably like I
Yeah.
wore it twice last week. I've worn it quite a
I
bit.
know, it's the thing
It's a good
about
color.
It's a good sweater. I love it with
And
the lime
Rowan
green,
brushed tweed, really nice
which
yarn.
we have. We have that.
Really good yarn.
Okay, let's move to Becky.
Okay.
Becky's kind of
Wait,
easy.
did we want to show these? Because these are here.
Oh, yeah.
Is this on anyone else's pile?
No, it's still on Connie. So
Okay, project bags. Just a quick, like, to show you how adorable.
The little piggy.
In case you
I love
haven't
she's
ever
making
seen
her
this.
own selfie.
Beautiful knitting bunny. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, there was a raccoon in a tree last night by my
your house?
window. Never have I
How do you
seen
know
that.
that?
Well, I was going potty in the dark.
Outside?
No. And in the hallway bathroom, and I looked out the window because I like looking out. I don't know, whatever. And so the window's right there, and it was dark in the bathroom. I didn't need the light. And I'm like, what is that in the tree? Like way up high.
Did you see the eyes or?
No. So it's a crabapple tree.
He was being a peeping Tom.
No, he was like not looking. He was facing the other way.
Well,
and
he was giving you
the
your
profile.
privacy.
I'm like, is that a cat? And no, it wasn't. I'm like, there was a big bushy. It looked kind of in profile like a bear. Where's the raccoon? Okay. So his little ears, like his nose, I couldn't see his face, but there was a long tail. I'm like, that's not a bear. I mean, could have been a baby bear, but it wasn't a bear. And then I'm like, Mike, there's something in this. Look at this big fur. It was a big raccoon. He's like, that's a raccoon. And he tried to shine a flashlight. It didn't work. So he's like, I'm going outside to look at it. He went outside, shined, whatever, light up into the tree, and the raccoon turned around and it had the little face.
Oh.
He was big, and we've never, I mean, you know, crabapple trees, he was like way up, but
wow,
I
did
could
he
see
like
his
scurry
little,
away?
No,
or?
he was pretty brave,
comfortable.
pretty happy there. His little hands were like reaching out and pulling branches over for him to eat the little crab apples. It was funny.
Huh.
I said, where do those things live? I need to research that. But anyway, there you go. Look at that.
You can have your own raccoon
in
the bathroom.
I seriously was going to talk about that in the chit chat, and then I forgot. And so, yeah. Okay. And these are otters, right?
I know. I
Aren't
love
they
those. It reminds me of our little otters over in the zoo.
Beautiful owl.
Aww.
At first, when I looked out, I thought it was a big owl. But then I saw the fur. I'm like,
I'm reading Harry Potter right now, and they keep talking about Hedwig the owl.
Is this a...
That's the beluga well. Bo the beluga.
Oh, so pretty.
I know.
She does do different color linings inside.
Which is nice because, you know.
They're beautiful. They are
dark
handmade.
lining,
The artist is in Belgium. So, really pretty.
Love those.
Okay. So, now we're on to... Oh, Connie also likes...
Oh, yeah.
Our blankets.
No, we were going to talk about that anyway.
So these, we finally did do a planned post about these. They're selling. I'm pretty sure there's something we'll try to keep in the shop most of the time but you know, no guarantees.
Right.
But these are gorgeous. They're lightweight. They're made in Yorkshire, England. They are...
The lining is slightly different
like
than the other
reversible.
side.
I mean, they still look good on both sides.
Sold another, you know, some friends took some
Yeah,
yesterday.
they're very nice. And somebody came to get one that his wife had talked about.
I shipped one to New York.
Mm-hmm. So nice size, lightweight, lamb's wool, renewable, all the wonderful things that wool is.
Great size.
Yeah,
really
they're generously
size.
Sized. And they're not like heavy and bulky. They're really nice. I would say year-round weight.
Yeah,
in
definitely.
our summer with cooler evenings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So heirloom quality. Connie, you have good taste.
Yes, Connie does.
Okay.
And so does Becky.
Yes,
Becky has very good taste. But she's kind of pared what she loves down a little more than Connie. She edited things a little bit more. She loves Bagoo bags. She's an organizer.
Oh, yeah.
She comes in, she organizes, she gets the vacuum out.
Tidies
she loves
up,
cleaning. If you know, she's the only person I know that really loves cleaning.
I know quite a few people who love cleaning, but yeah.
But I still know anyone that loves it like she does. Anyway, she loves these and she travels a bit. They are really nice. I love them. We've talked about it before. A bag like this that has a hook, or actually the other bags too that have a drawstring. I just slip my seat belt, you know, on the airplane. through that little hole, and then I keep everything right there. Nothing's dragging on the floor. But these are great for organizing your projects. They're great for, I mean, they're really good at doing what they're meant to do, which is a packing cube, which I did use these on my trip.
Well, even if you're not traveling, who doesn't want organized shelves
Right.
in wherever you have stuff?
Yep.
I think off-season clothes, nice. I think
Yeah,
my daughter,
keep the
again,
moths
we
away.
do go back to traveling. They do really do seriously help if you're trying to keep your suitcase organized, if you're going on some sort of traveling
Right.
adventure. But projects, you know, if you've got more than one project going, which most of us do, to be honest, I think that's very normal. And you know, you're not going to always work on your ranunculus.
Right, obviously. And where did you have that
organized.
stashed while you?
I actually just had it in a basket, but I do have, you know, our Catrinkles lady has very specific organizing tags that you can write on with a Sharpie and then wash off with alcohol.
Oh, are you using those?
I'm just saying that there are lots of people, and she likes to put the tags on the bag, put it away. It's on the shelf. You know what it is.
Right.
If you've got a yarn stash and you don't want critters, dust, whatever getting on it, keep it organized. Anyway, the list goes on and on, and we probably are like giving more time to bagging than we need. So,
but anyway, we do have a couple other Bagoo bags, so they do make organizers, but they do make fun bags too. And right now, peanuts are a thing. So we've got the whole Peanuts gang on this fanny pack, and then this is sort of a hobo bag with Snoopy in his big fat sweater.
Super cute.
I know, it's
Snoopy.
cute. So those are so really
funny.
fun. Yep.
That's an American classic, isn't it? Love it.
All right.
Okay,
now,
and then Illimani yarns.
And
Becky was just like, Illimani.
I know,
so,
and this is on the list for a couple other people too.
Grace
so,
has it, yeah.
So yeah, Illimani, you can talk about about Illimani.
So this is probably the most silk we have in the shop in this yarn. So this is 50% silk about, then a baby alpaca and a tiny bit of merino.
Yep.
We've had it since the very beginning.
Yeah.
So our shop is 7+ years old. He does periodically enhance the color palette. But this is a wonderful yarn. So Emily.
And we've had hats, sweaters,
shawls.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's really nice.
It's so like fluffy. I feel like if I let go, it would just stay floating in the air. That's how light it feels.
The person, Alvaro, who's in charge of Illimani Yarns, is from Bolivia. He now lives in Montreal, Canada.
And he's very good looking.
He likes...
We said that before.
He has relationships, I think, with mills in South America, Peru, which produces wonderful things, Bolivia, and then Italy. So this yarn is coming out of Italy. This is another one from him, and this is new to us. Have we talked about this? Sorry, it's made in Peru.
Yep.
Cashmere, alpaca.
Yep, 70% merino, 30% cash.
Oh, sorry, no alpaca. Merino, cashmere.
But look at that.
Brand new color. This is new for us this year. It's not new to him. We finally brought it in. It's a worsted weight gauge suggested. April is the only one I know who I've actually felt something being made, and that is a hat, and it is
But we saw
amazing.
A beautiful sweater made out of this and the black. Like together, it was a colorwork sweater.
And it
was incredible.
You know, we get the requests for full-on black yarn more than you'd think.
Right.
Anyway, and he obviously gets that request too, because this is very black.
Yeah, very black.
Yeah, you need a good light to work on that.
Yeah.
And look at this green. Are you sure that one sweater wasn't this green in the?
No, it's definitely this.
Okay, I do
because
have
it had
a green,
high contrast.
I do have a green thing.
Yeah.
I like it. So anyway, this is Philly. And then Grace has a really fun. She
made it out of
Echo Llama. No, she's put that on her list.
I feel like she knit a sweater, is knitting some kind of sweater or something for her dad.
Grandpa.
For somebody. She's doing something.
She's doing a grandpa sweater. Is she using this? It's a little
I feel
heavier
like she
gauge.
does. It might be, I don't know. I know she's using it for something.
This is a nice yarn. Really good price, too. You get 402 yards at $16.95.
I know. These are, and that's the
Fingering
one thing about
weight.
Illimani. The prices are really nice,
Yeah,
too.
I think that's nice.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Becky. So Grace,
And Becky and
Ekalama.
Grace. Yep.
And then Grace also had an Acadia.
Oh, I forgot Acadia.
Okay, whoopsies.
But
great yarn.
But I got felted tweed out. She loves felted tweed and Ikigai.
Okay. Rowan felted tweed. Who doesn't love felted tweed?
I know. I love that color. I didn't
yarn.
even like pick those. I picked them up, but I wasn't thinking about. Oh, I love that progression. That's really pretty.
Okay. Clara. Oh.
Clara is a paper person. And if you see Clara in the shop, she works on Fridays.
Girl after
She's
my own
always going to have a pen in her hand, and she's always going to have a notebook. She's very organized. And I will say, she is, and Clara are both super hard workers. They work full time. What did I say? She and Clara. Yeah.
She and Clara.
They're like the same person.
Clara and Clara.
Anyway, they both work really hard. They have a full-time job, and then they also work one day a week at the shop, so we love it. So Clara loves notebooks. So I pulled some notebooks that I know she likes. So we have a lot of these nice thick notepads
Love
from
those. Chunky.
Francis.
Francis.
Yep. This one's pretty sweet. It's pretty simple in what it is. A blank book, but it's I just, who wouldn't want that? I mean, I would like this right next to my desk. Lane, these are all actually by Lane. This is a great planner. So
just have a couple left on that.
Yeah, but it's a great 2025 planner. So it's got a little ribbon, you can keep track where you're at. Anyway, everybody needs a planner.
And then my knitting notes, another one from Lina, really nice.
It's like an analog version of Ravelry.
Yeah,
your own personal project.
Name, designer,
notebook.
Yarn, how much, color, purchased at, needles, gauge,
when
and
you started
size.
it,
Ooh,
when
rating.
you finished it.
A rating. You can give it 5 stars.
Yeah.
So love it. It's like your own personal journal.
Yep.
I do think those are nice to. There's definitely a brain writing connection that people talk about and know about. So
okay, thank you, Clara, and thank
Grace,
you,
and Becky and Connie so far.
Right. So now we're on to Liz. So Liz is a woman of simple pleasures. I feel like. She doesn't go crazy with crazy stuff. No, I'm just saying the yarns she likes are kind of workhorse yarns, and she likes workhorse tools. So her favorite is Rama Phenol Garn. So Rama is from Norway. I know, I love it.
How many colors do we have? 90 or something?
90 colors. Someone called yesterday and she needed pink heather, and I'm like, we've got it.
Yay.
So, anyway, yeah, it's 200 yard skein, basically, fingering weight, but you can go sport. It's great for any color work. We did our whole vest.
You can knit a sweater on a size 6 needle with that and call it good.
Yep.
It's a really nice yarn. You can add mohair or not.
And
it would be really nice for the lento along. Add in some mohair if you want to. Add another lightweight yarn. It's a fabulous.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
So,
double it up. You've got a nice sturdy worsted weight too.
One of her other favorite things is the handy tool. For this, they call it the stitch fixture. This is Cocoa Knits. But it's a really basic tool that everyone should have in their bag of goodies. It's hardly costs anything. It's $6. It actually has a hook on either side, this one, and then there's regular handy tools that have a point to the hook. So it's just something that every knitter or anyone should have in their thing. And of course, she said this was self-serving, and it is, but it's true. Liz also dyes yarn under One Sock Lizzie, and we have some. So this is just one, but we have many
colors. Pretty.
If you're interested, it's not on the website because every skein is different. So we'd prefer in-store buyers on this one.
Usually,
happy to do a Zoom call for that. Yeah.
She usually does sets of 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that would be really nice for a lento also.
It would very
really
much
really
so.
pretty.
Yep.
Okay.
Jennifer. I've got her down here. She's our crochet teacher, so of course she had to include her favorite hooks. This is a set of the Clover Amour crochet hook, and it has B, C, D, E, F, G, 7, H, I, and a J. So it's got quite a few, 10 sizes. And I just felt like I did like I read it like an eye checkup, an eye test. Because I can read all the letters with my new glasses.
That's good.
And she's always got multiple projects, and I feel like she actually works on multiple projects at the same time.
She is not monogamous.
So she needs a giant ass bag to do it, and she loves the make-a bag. No, but this one would work too.
This is another one.
Yeah, that one is by Redesigned as well. So
this is almost.
Are you a neutral person or are you a bright and colorful person? So either way, we've got you covered for every project in your
This one might have a few more pockets and bells and whistles with the grommet to pull your yarn through, that kind of stuff. But this one also I think is a little more expensive than that one. But yeah,
still, yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun with all like a big blanket's worth of yarn in it?
Yes, ma'am. Way to go, Jen. That's a good one. All right, so I'm so sorry, Sue. You should go get your stuff while I talk about mine, okay? All right. I've probably talked about all this stuff before, but it always bears repeating. One of my most favorite tools in the shop is the Strucket, straight from Australia. This is ingenious. You can use it for everything, but we, of course, want to use it for blocking. So it is a strainer in a bucket. So you could fill it up with water. You can block your stuff, and then you would just, like, it's got the little holes, so you can, like, actually do some agitating in here. And then when you're done, you just put it on the lift, and it will drain back into the bucket. And then it has this really cool spigot, which will drain the water out into the sink. So I love that. All right. And then what else is in here? The knit kit is one of my favorite things too. And I just went on my trip to Australia, so these came with me. So the cool thing about the knit kit, it's got so many things. It's got your tape measure. This one's kind of a fun Christmas design. It's got a repair hook. It has a a cable needle. It has a yarn splicer right here. And right up here it has stitch counters. So you can use all three if you go up to 3 numbers, or you can use these two together and this one separate. Then it has a needle sizer on the back. And this is good for knitters or crocheters. These are all good for everybody. Got a nice pair of travel scissors, and then it has needles, like a darning needle, stoppers, stitch markers, got all that stuff. So all in one. You don't have to, go through your notions bag to find everything you need. The other thing I brought with me and used last night actually was reading my book, the Lumos light. So they're pretty bright. I probably can't really see it right here, but anyway, it's bendy. You can use it on the airplane because it's dark on the airplane. So, once you get on an international flight, they pretty much turn the lights off right away. So if you want to knit, this is really good. And I'm too short to touch the lights up here.
Oh, that's so irritating, isn't it? They're putting them up so high.
I know. Now. And then, but then they hardly give you any leg room to have actually manipulate yourself in the space. So, anyway, I highly recommend these: car knitting, airplane knitting, knitting while you're watching a movie at home. I'm not sure I bring it to the actual theater. People would probably not like that. But and then I was reading it at home, and I'm just point it right at the book. While I'm reading my Harry Potter book, I'm rereading it. The other thing that I love is Noro. Noro is my go-to yarn. If I had to pick one yarn to live on an island, it would be this one. And right now I'm obsessed with this color. And so I actually have this on my desk. I'm hoarding it.
Oh.
Yeah. I love it that it already looks all marled.
Hey, we're tidying up our office.
I know, and that's the other present for Connie and Jen.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of stuff up here still to talk about, I guess.
Well, we don't.
Are we talking
we're on
about
you.
them?
Where I'm done. And no, we're only talking about.
We kind of regrouped at the last minute, to be honest. This is how we roll. Okay.
Now we're on you.
Okay, so I just grabbed quickly. I mean, we've had a couple of people recently, maybe while you were gone, say, "What's your favorite yarn in the shop?" And I'm like, that's like asking a mother who her favorite child is. Because it changes up all the time.
I know.
Okay.
One day you're not
But
mad
anyway,
at that kid.
today, and pretty much always, one of my personal favorites in the shop are these wool coasters. They are a wonderful gift, hostess gift, gift to yourself, practical. If you set your glass down, it doesn't like make a noise.
Right.
Which anyway, they don't stick. They're not like condensation in the summertime does not stick to a coaster that is not made of wool. I mean, I think if you have like a paper coaster that someone gave you or whatever, that won't stick, but wool. Okay, they're also washable. If something gets spilled, throw it in a soak or eucalyptus and it gets cleaned up.
They're also stitchable, remember?
You can embellish them, but then your glass might not balance. I prefer to keep them kind of simple.
Ooh, bright.
Brights.
Kind of matches your outfit today.
Wool is reusable, renewable, biodegradable. If you threw this in the compost, it would just go away and not sit and get ingested by some poor unsuspecting raccoon.
Yep.
The other thing that I love are these prints, art prints. We have some of her cards and we have a few left of her calendar. This artist lives in Montreal, Canada, Catherine Peltier.
And I have one at home waiting to be framed.
Sadly, they don't really sell, so...
But they look great, and we just want you to know. And that's the thing, is these are our favorites. Like, that's how Sue and I shop. We shop
because we like them.
Because we love them.
But who wouldn't? I mean, so all of her work, I mean, it can go to someone who loves cats, or someone who loves plants.
Framed one in the picture
or someone who loves yarn, because they always have like a yarn-ish
kind of
going.
element.
I mean, here the macrame, or that, there's your yarn. This one, yarn sweater. I mean, it's knitted. So I think that they're beautiful. We have some of her cards. We do not have all of her prints because, we can't really justify that expense, but they're wonderful. And then this sparkle right now. Oh, here's another cool Graphlands coaster set. No color options, but gorgeous. So sparkle, if you want to do a lento and you want it to be festive, I know that would fit the bill. Mike and I were at his Christmas party on the weekend for the company. The theme was like golden something, and that could have been so fun.
Yeah. And so
a little
this has a lot of yardage.
Sophie scarf.
Right.
So here's another one, and we have oodles and oodles.
It has 600 yards on here, so even though it's like really bright, you're not gonna get like.
So the grocery girls are the ones where I first started hearing lento all the time, because I think it's Tracy who's always like, I'm gonna make a lento. I'm gonna make a lento with this yarn because she just wants to showcase how beautiful yarn is.
Right, and that's a good way to
combine things. Lento's quick. That's sort of the impetus for our little lento along. So add some sparkle, get yourself a cool festive Valentine pink. Wouldn't that be fun? So anyway, those are like my current. Oh, one more thing. Always our little French diffusers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice gift. Some people are in the know. I think Robin came in and bought like all that we had left of Christmas ones.
I don't usually talk about prices, but I do think that these are a nice price. They're $32.50. They last just long enough until you're tired of the scent, and then you go to the next one. I've seen these kind of products in stores that are
like
double the
$50,
cost at least.
Yeah.
So
the scents too are just a little bit different than some more. I think every country has its own little flavor.
Frenchy.
They're French. They're made in France. Provence, the home of French scent. So I usually find that just 3 of the reeds is enough. You can change them out,
Turn them upside
yeah,
down.
turn them upside down. They last a little bit longer with, you don't need all. But then I was telling Robin about this. She's like, oh my, I just put them all in. I want all the scent. So anyway, it's totally up to you. I think one more thing we probably should mention are these really nice kits.
They're
Grab
easy
and
dye,
go,
little stripy
ribbed,
hat.
quick combos.
You can make
are
up your
forever.
own colors, schemes. This one is bees.
We're not we just have suggested
Yes,
colors in here.
uh-huh.
You can choose whatever
But
colors
if you
you
decide
want.
you want to get 3 for the color, you've got a nice little gifting bag, and you get the pattern too.
Wouldn't that color combo be nice? Wouldn't that color combo be nice? I mean, you can make it your own, and I seriously think a whole display of all these hats with the multitude of color combos would be really nice in a perfect world.
Yep.
Which is not ours. So anyway, they're great. It's a nice gift for yourself or to give. You still have time. And this one, look at that one. Very pretty.
Guess what?
What?
We're like at 45 minutes.
Jeez.
Wow. I guess we can talk.
Talk.
That was my mother's the saying underneath her graduation picture in her high school. That girl can talk. How she could talk, and
She does, yeah,
she
definitely.
could, yeah.
Talk. Okay.
So I think we covered everybody, and so if you have any questions, give us a call, do a comment on the YouTube. We'll totally reply to you. So if you need anything, just holler, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, thanks for
You're
watching.
up. Go
Have
ahead.
a wonderful Tuesday. Stop.
Yep, stop.
Oops, wait a minute. Oh, X. Okay. Bye.